In this lesson we'll have a look at how we freeze the rows and columns in a worksheet. I've opened up the Movies workbook and I've got a list of movies displayed on the screen. But if I scroll down, you can see that there's more data here that can be displayed on the screen all at once. Right at the top I've got the title row with the titles for the data in the table underneath it. When I scroll down, my titles disappear. And if we're working with lots of numbers, it's sometimes difficult to identify what a particular column of numbers refers to. So it would be good if we could somehow fix this top row so that it doesn't move. And that's called freezing panes. By default, Excel will freeze the row above the row that you select. So if I want to freeze row 1, I need to actually select row 2. Once I've selected row 2, I can come up to View, and the tool that we're after is the Freeze Panes tool in the Windows group. If I click on that one, it'll give me a drop-down list of options. And as I've selected row 2, I can choose the top option here, Freeze Panes. And when I click on that one, row 1 is now frozen and won't move when I scroll down. So let's put that to the test. There we go, we'll scroll right down and row 1 remains frozen. I can unfreeze panes by coming back to the same tool, the Freeze Panes tool, clicking on it, and now that one of the rows is actually frozen, we'll get the Unfreeze Panes option. And if I click on that, the spreadsheet reverts back to normal and my top row of titles is now not frozen. I can do the same with columns, so I'm going to switch to sheet 2. And here you can see I've got a list of Harry Potter movies, and column 1 displays the title of the movie. And again, by default, Excel will freeze the column to the left of the column that you select. So if I want to freeze column 1, I would select column 2. With that column selected, again I can just go to the Freeze Panes tool, click on that one, and simply choose Freeze Panes. And when I do that, column A is now frozen. So if I scroll to the right, as I do, you'll see that column A is frozen. To unfreeze this again, all we need to do is come back to the Freeze Panes tool, click, and choose Unfreeze Panes. And now when I scroll, column A is no longer frozen. If I want to, I can freeze rows and columns together. And to do that, I simply need to select a cell that is both underneath the row that I want to freeze and to the right of the column that I want to freeze. So in this case I've selected cell B3, and again if I come up to the Freeze Panes and click the Freeze Panes option, now you'll see that the row and column are both frozen. So if I scroll down, you'll see that the top rows containing the title have been frozen. And if I scroll to the right, you'll see again that column A is frozen. So that's how we use the Freeze Panes tool in Excel.